9-0. Nebraska's Jordan Burroughs will go up against Iowa's Metcalf. .25-pounder for Nebraska. Jordan Burroughs, a sophomore from Sickleville, New Jersey, Winslow Township High School. Metcalf is also a sophomore.
Brent Metcalf coming off a really impressive win against Josh Sherella from Michigan. Sherella, the 5-year senior. Metcalf, the freshman, and just real good physical, hard-fought match. Did a nice job of getting out from underneath. He's just got the full complement of skills and a gas tank to go with it.
It is Metcalf's first year wrestling because he had to give up a couple of years, one as a redshirt and one as for the transfer. He's a sophomore, so is Jordan Burroughs, and they met earlier this year in the finals of the Omaha Open Tournament, the Kaufman Brands Omaha Open Tournament, and Metcalf won 6-0 in the finals.
There's a nice leg attempt there by Burroughs, left-handed single leg. And every time that Burroughs drives into him, you notice how Metcalf has his left shoulder there, kind of driving, keeping him away. I know he'd like to get his arm back.
Only loss being against Darian Caldwell from North Carolina State, who pinned him real fast in one of those type of things in the first period. Otherwise, Metcalf, the Midlands champion, is
have to get a guy like this because he's constant 7 minutes of pressure. He doesn't get tired out there, and again, the type of wrestler that expands his lead once he gets a lead. Oh, nice single leg attempt, comes to the head, comes back, drives through. He's wrestling a good athlete here, but he goes to the first choice, which is the far ankle. He's got to work with some real estate here, trying to get to that far ankle. He's gonna pull him all the way back until he gets that far ankle. Now he's got the points. That's just excellent execution there. Good single leg finish.
Brett Metcalf goes out in front 2-0 over Burroughs. There's Dan Gable, a familiar face in the Iowa Hawkeye program.
Yeah, he's got to be pretty time here, and got to be very pleased with the way this program is going.
Went to Virginia Tech along with the three we've seen LeClaire, now Metcalf. We'll see Jay Borchell a little later at 174.
Again, look at the way he stalks. I mean, he doesn't come out of his stance, and it's just so hard to get through his head-to-hands defense. And again, Burroughs is kind of fake shot, half shot, can't get all the way through, and Metcalf's not falling for it, but at the same time just going forward, keeping pressure on. Every free move is forward, but forward when he's keeping a good
escape. We're at 149 pounds. Mike Haggerty, the official. His wrestler gets the choice and gonna chooses down.
And Tim, you mentioned this earlier, but both programs, 11 sophomores combined.
Only one senior on each team. Mark Perry for Iowa at 165, and May, the heavyweight, for Nebraska. The only two seniors on the team, 11 sophomores. And for being so young, they have a lot of savvy and good experience.
Yeah, these are quality wrestlers here that are going to be back, year after year, all throughout their careers. No one-year wonders.
7 sophomores for Iowa, 4 sophomores for Nebraska.
Low ankle attempt there by Burroughs. Again, Metcalf showing very quick. Look how low his hands are. He's looking for that shot. Also looking for.
2-2. Takedown early in the first period for Metcalf, an escape for Burroughs, and then an escape here in the second period for Burroughs. The fourth match in this dual championship final, the National Dual Championships.
Every free tie-up situation, Metcalf is moving forward. Now, you know, granted, he help him in his career, establish a reputation. He's already got a good reputation as far as that goes, as far as being aggressive. But you know, those points are gonna add up in tough match situations later on. Going forward, look at that.
Looking for a way to go forward himself and not having much success.
He's better off just standing his ground, creating a scramble. Okay. Because of the lock in the crotch.
30 seconds left in the second period.
But constantly working to improve.
Metcalf goes ahead 4-2, and he is going to have the choice in the final period.
That's just persistence, and I think that paid off. Nice job by Burroughs coming out, but doesn't get the points.
Does not give the points. Tom Brands looking on with a lead, 9-0 for his team after 3 matches, and Metcalf chooses down. He's up 4-2. Coach Brands looks happy.
Well, you know what? I'd be awful happy too, coaching a kid like this that is going forward all the time, and I know that Tom's had a lot to do with that. He's been with him for a while, 3 years now. Recruited him to follow him, and
if he can pull it in, he'll have 2. Except that Burroughs, who is quick, pulls his other leg out.
Doesn't look like he's going to get it, but Tim, what I've been most impressed with him is his down position wrestling. I mean, he wrestled Josh Shirello, was a quality opponent in the top position, and kept the pockets closed and did a nice job of, you know, even right there, getting out from underneath. And that's probably one of the more difficult skills to teach young college wrestlers, and he's got it.
He's ahead of the game, a sophomore, ranked number 2 in the nation. Brent Metcalf for Iowa out front, 5'2", here at 149 pounds in the finals of the National Dual Championships. Iowa out in front the team, 9-0 over Nebraska.
He has the skills. Now he's in on the other leg. We saw before where he was working the single leg, and now he's on the other leg. And this is, you know, position that we're going to see. Up, he's off.
He's off the mat. 1 point for Iowa. Technical violation against Nebraska's Jordan Burroughs for fleeing the mat. 6-2 for Metcalf.
Nebraska unseated.
It does seem like Metcalf is just carrying on what every Iowa wrestler has been doing since Charlie Falk beat Donahoe. I mean, they're chasing.
Yep, they're chasing, and Charlie Falk was, you know, moving forward. He had the offensive shot in the match, and it's just carried forward. And now Nebraska's kind of reeling a little bit here. They've seen their leader and returning national champion. They've had a great tournament to this point, and you know, you got to be careful not just to be content with getting here. They do have the matchups there, or had the matchups anyway, with besides the upset of Falk. That wasn't really an upset, you know, big upset, but you have to, anytime you beat a national champion, it's a big win. But you gotta keep it up over there on the sideline and not just be content with the last match, just giving up. But I think a lot of it's just that the Hawkeyes are just coming after them, been relentless in these first few weights.
Hawkeyes seeded number 2. Penn State got upset as the number 1 seed. Nebraska upsetting them, as well as Northwestern, the number 8 seed, and then Minnesota, the number 5 seed. Nebraska coming through a very, very tough bracket to be here as an unseeded opponent of the number 2 seeded Iowa here in the finals.
Counter shot by.
That was a no call. 6-2 is the final score at 149 pounds. Front 12-0 after 149 pounds.